Hello there. In today's session, we discuss types of beam. These are my team members. Dr. Mahesh Kalyan Shetty, he is our team leader. Professor Chetan Konapuri, he is my colleague. And myself, Professor Bipin Patil. We are from Department of Civil Engineering, Walchand Institute of Technology, Solapur. Before studying or learning what is exactly beam, what are the different types of beams, generally we just discuss some points which is related to beams or the applications of beams. Beams are generally used in both structure. It may be reinforced concrete structure, we call as frame structure, RCC structure, or steel structure is there. The cross-sectional area of beam is differ according to the purpose, according to the length, and according to the weight parameters. And this figure, the horizontal member in longitudinal axis, one member is present here, that is a slender member, and over this member different types of loads are applied there. One is concentrated load, you just consider uniformly distributed load, you just consider uniformly varying load, trapezoidal loads. All these loads are act perpendicular to the longitudinal axis. So this beam is simply supported over. These two supports are present here. Center to center distance between these two supports, that is nothing but span of your beam. The span, which is denoted by L here, this figure, and the unit is we are considering here meter. For practical purpose, we are considering it is in feet is there. If you observe here, one dimension of your particular material, that is nothing but we are considering here beam. So one dimension is larger than other two dimensions. What it indicates? Length is there, width is there, breadth is there. So as compared to your breadth and width or height and width, one dimension is larger, that is nothing but your beam is there. Let's see, these are the types of beams. First one, simply supported beam. If you observe here, this beam is simply supported over two supports. These are your span. So they have mentioned here the beam is supported freely on the walls or columns. Supports it may be wall, it may be column at both ends. So this beam is simply rested over two supports, is known as simply supported beam. Next one, overhanging beam is there. The beam is freely supported on two supports, just like in previous case. The beam is freely supported on two supports, but its one end or both ends are projected beyond the support. Now here in this figure, according to your support, one end is projected beyond the support. So this is called as one side overhang beam. Similarly, on both sides it is projected beyond the support, then we call as both side overhang beam. So simply in overhang beam, one end is projected beyond the support. Next one, cantilever beam is there. If you observe this figure, one end is fixed. The beam is fixed at one end and free at other end. If you observe here, there is no any support. So such types of beams are called as cantilever beam. Sometimes prop cantilever beam is also present there. So one end is fixed here and at other end simple support is there. This is called as prop cantilever beam. So the basic fundamental regarding cantilever beam is one end is fixed, other is free from support. Next one, fixed beam is there. Now see here, the beam is firmly fixed. The beam is firmly fixed at both ends. The sentence they have mentioned here, the beam whose both ends are rigidly fixed is known as fixed beam. So see here, the picture clear gives the idea. The beam is fixed at both ends. Next one, continuous beam is there. In continuous beam, more than two supports are present there. See here, this is one support, another one support is present here, another one support is present. So the span is also more here. The beam is supported on more than two support is known as continuous beam. Now here two span continuous beam is present. If we attach here another one support, three span continuous beam is there. So more than two supports are present there, we call as continuous beam is there. Thank you friends. Let's we overcome what we learn here. First thing, there are different types of beams are there. Simply supported beam, overhanging beam, one side overhang beam, both side overhang beam, cantilever beam, prop cantilever beam, fixed beam, continuous beam. Okay, so with respect to these beams and types of beams, easily we can understood the concept related to beam. This video definitely gives you idea regarding beams and their types. Okay, thank you.